For over 530 days, the U.S. border has been closed to EU and UK travelers, and families and friends have been separated. And despite some severe comments from EU diplomats and commissioners this week who are continuing the pressure on President Biden's administration to open up the country, the White House was clear in its resistance. However, there was still promising news for would-be, long-distance travelers. The impact of the EU travel ban on U.S. travelers appears muted. Travel restrictions are being relaxed between Canada and the UK, and Qantas is busy preparing to restart its flights between Australia and the UK before Christmas. Australia extended its travel ban for another 3 months until 17 December so that the government can reach its target of getting 80% of eligible people vaccinated before dropping inbound and outbound travel restrictions. The UK is sending 4 million vaccine doses to Australia to help them meet objectives. Currently, as reported by the Telegraph, over 12.3 million people in Australia, 60% of the population, have had 1 dose of a vaccine, while 35% have had 2. Despite this delay, the airline Qantas said that it is ramping up operations to restart major routes before Christmas. It hopes that flights between Australia and the UK can start from mid-December, as well as routes to Fiji, Singapore, the US, Canada and Japan. Qantas Group CEO Joyce said that some people might say we're being too optimistic, but based on the pace of the vaccine rollout, this is within reach and we want to make sure we're ready. Canada will reopen to fully vaccinated passengers on 7th of September from anywhere in the world, without quarantine, and in return, Canada was added to the UK's Green Travel list last Monday. Andrew Crawley, American Express Global Business Travel's Chief Commercial Officer, said that the news showed that bilateral transatlantic travel had made some progress. Crawley added, however, that the U.S. now remains the sole obstacle to the full return of commerce across one of the busiest trade routes in the world. It's time for the Biden administration to lift 212F and take a data-driven, science-based approach to reopening international travel. The global economy can't afford to wait. This point was highlighted by the Telegraph. It reported that after the UK decided to allow U.S. vaccinated travelers into England without quarantine on 2nd of August, bookings increased immediately by 300%. Whilst the EU has decided to take the U.S. off its EU-wide safe list for travel, it isn't, yet, the disaster it could be. EU countries don't have to follow EU-wide recommendations, and many seem to be continuing with existing policies, for now, and are still allowing travel. A few have brought in new quarantines for Americans, e.g. Italy, whilst others are slowly announcing changes. Sweden announced that from 6 September, all U.S. passengers will be barred from visiting, even those that are vaccinated.